Vercade Wall Fashion with IsoCore technology is an innovative solution that brings walls to life in any interior room. Available in a variety of natural stone and hardwood styles, Vercade planks and tiles are waterproof, lightweight, and easy to maintain. Vercade is designed for interior installations in dry, climate-controlled areas. It can be installed over beadboard, tile board, cement board, ceramic tile, concrete that is smooth, flat, dry, and sealed, hardybacker, plywood that is APA approved, minimum grade of BB or CC, sheetrock, drywall or green board that has been primed or painted with flat latex paint, and wood paneling. Vercade should not be installed over brick or cinder block, carpet and textiles, fiberglass or plastic, glass, wet areas such as showers or tub enclosures, Luan, particle board or OSB, vinyl or PVC. Vercade does not require acclimation for residential installation. However, we do recommend installing in room temperatures between 55 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 to 32 degrees Celsius. Vercade die lots or run numbers are printed on the ends of the product cartons. While it's preferable to install product with the same run number, you can use product from cartons with different run numbers. Thoroughly blend product from cartons with the different run numbers during installation. Vercade may be installed using Vercade Roll On Adhesive, Vercade adhesive tape, or liquid nails construction adhesive plus hot melt glue. This video highlights the installation process using Vercade Roll On Adhesive. For details on other adhesive options, please visit vercade.com. To make installation as smooth as possible, start by gathering your tools, including a 3/8" nap paint roller, paint tray, paintbrush, Vercade roll-on adhesive, drop cloths, painter's tape, level, square, utility knife, Vercade roller, tape measure, pencil, rags, sandpaper, circular handsaw. To calculate the material needed, measure the height and width of the walls in inches. Multiply those two values and divide by 144 to determine the square footage and add 10% to cover cuts and mistakes. If you are installing a diagonal or herringbone pattern, factor in 25% cutting allowance. For example, in a normal staggered installation, an 8-foot high by 10-foot long wall would be 80 square feet plus 10% extra, or 88 square feet. Because each carton of Vercade covers 20 square feet, you will need 5 cartons. Planks can be installed in a variety of patterns such as horizontal or vertical ashlar, herringbone, or diagonal. Vercade tiles can be installed in a variety of interesting patterns, including traditional brick, corner-to-corner horizontal or vertically, diagonal, or basket weave. Note, a pinhole effect can occur in inline patterns where 4 tiles intersect. If this occurs, use a very small amount of color-matched 100% silicone sealant to fill any pinholes. Inspect the wall or walls where Vercade will be installed to ensure the surface is smooth, dry, and dust-free. Check to ensure wall is flat. Remove any loose paint or other substances that could interfere with the adhesive bond. Use a straight edge to check if the wall is flat and in tolerance with no high or low spots. Voids greater than 1/4 inch or 6.5 millimeters should be filled with spackle or joint compound, and high spots should be sanded flush. Wipe the wall down with a damp rag. Remove any electrical plates, vents, or fixtures from the wall, and use painter's tape to protect the areas adjacent to where Vercade is being installed, and cover the floor with a drop cloth. For a balanced appearance when installing tiles or a herringbone pattern, start the first row in the center of the wall and work out from there. Find the vertical center of the wall by measuring the width, then divide by 2. Mark at the top and bottom, and either snap a chalk line or draw a straight line. Divide the width of the wall by the width of the product being installed to determine the number of full pieces required to complete the first row. Note, in some cases, the center line may need to be adjusted to avoid ending the first row with a piece that's less than 6 inches. For plank horizontal ashlar installations, like the one demonstrated in this video, balancing the wall is not necessary. To ensure your top and bottom rows are the same, measure the wall from the top of the baseboard to the ceiling and divide by 2 to find the horizontal starting or center line. Then snap or draw a level line which will keep the first row level. Apply Vercade roll-on adhesive using a 3/8" nap paint roller. Use a brush to cut in around trim and delicate edges. Allow the adhesive to set up or becomes dry to the touch, being mindful of the 4-hour open or workability time. Place the first piece of Vercade at the desired location along your level line and press into place with your hands. Use a hand roller to ensure complete bonding of the adhesive to the back of the plank or tile. Continue working outward from the starting piece to place subsequent planks or tiles, pressing into place with your hands. You do not need to hand roll each piece after placement, only the starting piece. We do recommend pausing after placing 10 full pieces and hand rolling all pieces before continuing. Note, you will also hand roll the entire wall one more time when the installation is complete. Measure and mark the piece that will be used to end the row. Use a straight edge and a sharp utility knife to score the piece, then snap. Dry fit the cut piece to ensure it is the correct length. Place and press the end piece into position. Note, if the piece is slightly too large, the cut end can be sanded down lightly. When installing Vercade on an angled wall, use an angle finder to determine the angle of the ceiling. Then, make a template using a spare plank cut to the angle of the ceiling. Planks can be scored and snapped as usual. Using a circular handsaw may be helpful when cutting Vercade to fit around window casings. Cutting openings for electrical outlets is a similar process. First, measure to determine the opening, then cut, clean up any rough edges, and install the cut piece. When you reach the final top and bottom rows, you may need to use a hand jigsaw to cut the pieces to fit. Measure the height at both ends of the opening where the piece will fit and mark the piece. Then, use a straight edge to mark the piece and cut. Dry fit the cut piece, then press into place. Vercade offers 4 color-matched molding profiles to add the perfect finishing touch to your installation. End cap, outside corner, inside corner, chair rail. Molding is easily cut to size using a miter saw and is easily installed using Liquid Nails Fuse-It LN2000. Vercade Wall Fashion with Isocore technology, an innovative solution that brings walls to life. For detailed product information and additional installation guidelines, visit vercade.com.